Hello everybody, my name is EK and welcome back to yet another RuneScape video. So today I do have a couple of things that I want to talk about. First of all, there was someone pointing out that there was a little thing like over here, like a very little like triangle thing, because apparently I hadn't properly moved my green screen. Like my green screen is like on a beanbag, so it's like very DIY. It's not really like on a wall or anything. It's like a pretty cheap setup, but it works. But I guess it had shifted a little bit so that like the little corner was revealed and it turned it like this little black, well, triangle, and it was kind of annoying. I guess I didn't even see it, but I'm glad someone pointed it out. So if anyone else was annoyed by it, I'm sorry. It's been fixed now. There are no longer any triangles as far as I'm aware, but if you do see any like weird inconsistencies in the camera, do let me know, of course, because it's important to me that the quality is as good as I can have it. So that's one of the things that I fixed. Another thing I did between videos, and I talked about this in the previous video at the very end, and if you missed it, I'll just quickly rehash. So I did put up a poll, and I will actually just quickly pull it up on the screen. Here we go. So the poll said, I thought it might be fun to include you guys a bit, even though I'm recording ahead, which obviously I still am, just for a bit of clarity's sake. The video with Ernest the Chicken went up yesterday. We are almost at the point where, like, through the initial batch recording I had before I started getting comments. So, you know, we are kind of slowly catching up to me, but I'm still recording ahead. Anyway, I have a few days where I probably can't record, so I'll let you guys choose the next quest I do. The options are the remaining 4 quests with no requirements. As I look through them, you know, some of them had, like, recommendations or requirements. I just decided to pick the 4 that didn't have those because I've kind of, well, made the assumption there that those would be the ones that are easiest and meant to do at the very start because they have no requirements nor any recommendations. So I assume they're meant to be finished early, and I'll probably wrap them up in the order of the vote. So you guys did a tremendous job here. You guys voted 37 times, guys. You know, I've put up polls in the past for stuff. I was always happy to get 3 votes. You guys put up 37 votes. Even some comments of people actually talking about, you know, what I liked about it. You know, I'm gonna just quickly go through this. If you don't care for this, by the way, I'll probably put up a timestamp so you can just skip ahead. But I kind of like covering some of this stuff because I like including you guys in the series a little bit. So, Canuck RZ says, I'm Imp Catcher because I'm evil. Also will likely force a fair bit of combat training unless you get lucky. Best spot for imps... Oh, I guess we logged out because of AFK timers, but it's fine. We can get some proper login music right now. So best spot for imps for the quest will be around the South Felidor Gate. And he says, well then, DZX3, who has also been responding to a lot of stuff with like proper novels, guys. I love the novels. Keep them coming. You might not always get a response immediately because, you know, responding to a novel, you know, I want to respond properly. I don't want to just say like, thanks, and just be done. No, I want to respond to like as much as I can. But I often try and like respond like during work and stuff like quickly. But for those novels, I can't do that. I need to like properly have a PC and I need to properly like type a novel back to you. So you're always going to get a response from me whenever you drop a novel. So keep dropping them. So Imp Catcher also has such a good reward. It'll probably stay relevant until Dragon Slayer and beyond. And Dragon Slayer, I think, is one of the, if not like the last free-to-play quest, which is like the remainder of all the free-to-play time. And I'm kind of committed to this thing now where I will do all the free-to-play quests and then I'll swap over to member. So likely until he either bows to the power of the Grand Exchange. No. I mean, maybe at some point, but for like the foreseeable future, no. Or experiences the glory of the member worlds. And then, yeah, that's just me responding. And there's also someone here who's also been dropping a lot of comments. It is Killberry4466. Imp Catcher is such a fun quest with good rewards, but it's pretty simple writing-wise. Misthalin, is that how you pronounce it? Misthalin Mystery is a fast superior quest. The rewards are decent early too. So pretty much everyone wanted me to do either Imp Catcher or Misthalin Mystery. Those are the clear favorites. So it's going to be either one of these first. Then we'll do Sheep Shearer, and then at the very end we'll do Pirate's Treasure. Now, unfortunately, because they're both at 35%, I can't just pick a clear victor. So what I decided to do is I will put up a roll, like a dice roll thing on the screen next. And I'm going to roll for them, so we'll just see which one we can get. So let me prepare a dice and let's get into it. Alright, so there is now a die on my screen. And how I've decided to set this up is if I throw 1, 2, or 3... I'm going to go do Imp Catcher first. The other one will be coming in the next video. If I do 4, 5, or 6, we're doing Misthalin's Mystery. I almost forgot the name of the quest there for a moment. So 1, 2, 3 is Imp, and the other one is 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Let's click. And it's 6. So apparently Imp Catcher is going to be coming up next. There are people who wanted to see me suffer because apparently Imp Catcher is rather difficult or something, or at least there's going to be some luck involved. We'll have to wait for 2 more days, so my apologies, but we are going to be starting Misthalin Mystery today, which, as far as I'm aware, at least has superior writing, so I'm curious to go in there. So I'll see you guys back in game. So, Misthalin Mystery. I can start this quest by talking to Abigail by the shore in Lumbridge Swamp. It's actually pretty close. Let's make our way over to the swamp. I guess we can see it on the map as well. Abigail will be the NPC right by the shore somewhere. So I reckon it is... Here it is. Misthalin Mystery. Alright, let's head over there. Alright, here we go. We have Abigail here. Help! Help! Oh, well, that's just like immediately, bam, there's the quest. So start the Misthalin Mystery quest, yes. What has happened here? We were invited to a house party on an island not far from here. Something felt wrong about the whole thing, but we went anyway. Wait, is this going to be like a murder mystery kind of thing? Because every time I hear someone who is invited to a mystery island, it's often like rich people who then suddenly randomly die because of family fortune or something. The house seemed pretty creepy, but everything was going fine. We were all having a good time. And that's when we got attacked. I tried to save her. So Huey is the guy... Yeah, he's just sitting over there. Okay. Huey brought me enough time to find an old boat. I went back to get him, but it was too late. I'm scared he won't make it. Oh, we're gonna take that boat over to the island? Dude, that sounds so cool. I'm already excited. Okay. You have to do something. They can't get away with this. What do you want me to do? That psycho is still out there. You have to bring them to justice. The boat we escaped on is just over there. You can use it to get to the island. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Guys, the fact that we're gonna be taken over to a specific area, we're gonna have to check out a house where someone was attacked. I'm already invested, dude. We're like 2 minutes into the quest. I'm already invested. Okay, let's go. Rowboat, let's examine it. An empty rowboat. Okay, here we go. Let's get into the rowboat. And let's get going. So, Mystery Island. Where exactly are we now? I feel as though we might not actually be on a playable map. We might be in a different instance kind of area where my commentary just got rudely interrupted by a delivery guy who wanted to give me a package. I mean, I ordered the package, so it's his job, but still, it felt rude. Anyway, yeah, I was kind of thinking whether we are now in an area that's not actually on the world map. It might be an instanced area specifically for this quest. Because normally when you open up the map, it does send you exactly to where you are. So unless we are in one of these areas and it just doesn't automatically go there for us, like, man, there's so many areas. Oh, someone told me as well that we can look at the world map, by the way. And we can check this place called... What was it called? Like, there was this... Kurend, I think, right? Yeah. Is this... Kingdom of Great Kurend. Okay, so this is where that mage guy, Vios, I think his name was from. And I also heard that they were going to be adding the final place of Kurend in an upcoming patch or something. Like, they're still expanding this place. So I guess this is like the modern content. This is where the people are currently playing, I'm guessing. This is kind of cool, like the whole, like, almost ethereal... Oh, River of Souls. That looks cool. Dark Altar. This place looks rather interesting. And I heard that graphically the game just gets a lot better because from this point onwards, as far as I'm aware, or maybe even before, but the game takes into account much more of the HD 117 stuff. So it's not just, you know, changing ugly stuff into, you know, better looking ugly stuff, but now it's changing decently looking things into better looking, decently looking things. So, you know, like the jump can be much higher because there's only so much you can do with this mod, I suppose, like this plugin. Anyway, that's enough rambling. Let's get going because I don't want this video to be 2 hours long. Although it seems you guys like longer videos, so I'm totally fine making them an hour long whenever it is applicable. So this is kind of a bit of a reuse of some assets, I guess, from the Drain and Mana quest, but that is totally fine. I am a big fan of reusing assets whenever it's not overdone. The door is securely locked. Okay. I'll have to find the key. Oh, I was thinking we'll have to find a way around and like go through a back door or something, but okay. I guess we'll have to go do a little bit of exploring. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed the Drainer Manor, the Earnest Chicken quest. So I'm kind of prepared, I guess, for a similar style of content. A barrel of... Whoa. Woo! Party on, bro! Hello, Sid. I'm gonna join him for a moment. There we go. There we go. I'm normally not a dancer, but this guy has inspired me to dance properly. Oh no. Oh no. It's... What is his name? Scream? I think, like the Scream mask thing. Whoa, that wind totally just felt like someone brushing on my... Oh, sorry, breathing on my neck. That's a proper stabby stabby. Whoa, not cool, bro. I'm feeling woozy. Rah. I can't... Wait, I see the light. It's not my time. That's how I imagine he's speaking right now. Gargle. The killer was like, dude, just shut up and just die already, okay? And I'm just like, yeah, bro, just go. Help me. Flerg. Yes, you know, I think when people die, one of the first things they say is flerg. Sid collapses to the ground in a crumpled mess. As he falls down, you spot something shiny fall out of his shirt pocket and into the barrel of water. Gosh, that was horrible and so drawn out. Yes, it was, but it was beautiful. He's still not dead. Oh wow, he's still going. I think he is actually dead this time. Who are you? Why are you doing this? He refuses to answer us. But I do like how he has an actually bloodied knife or blade. And he just wanders off. Well. I've got to find a way into that house and stop this maniac. I wonder what it was that I saw fall into that barrel. I'm sure it's not the key, right? Let's examine it first. A barrel full of rainwater. Can we also see his corpse? Is there a corpse here? There's no corpse. The corpse has disappeared, guys. Is it part of the mystery? We don't know. Let's search it. The barrel is full of rainwater. I can't see what's in there. Will I have to... I mean, I wanted to just move the rainwater out of there, but can't we just topple it? Like, can't we just topple this thing over? I mean, I understand not being able to lift it, because it's probably a lot of water and it's quite heavy. But toppling it, using like your entire weight of your body, should be rather easy. Anyway, I guess we'll have to return here. Oh, wait, we can't... Wait, can we chop down these... I mean, we can chop down these trees, but I don't have a wood cutting thing. So I can't actually pass. Would I have to cut these down and then I can pass? Or am I supposed to go somewhere else? Anyway, let's do a little bit of exploring back here. Oh, there's a bucket. Hold on. There's a... Oh. Give me the bucket. Alright, we have the bucket. Okay. So now, I suppose I use the bucket on this thing to, like, empty it. You fill the bucket from the barrel, and the water is now gone. And we still have the bucket of water. Okay, cool. Now we search the barrel. You find the key at the bottom of the barrel. Alright. Cool. I am very much into this mystery right now. Also like how you really can't see any proper land around here. Like it's I mean, to be fair, there's something there, but it's all water, which makes it feel very secluded, like you're actually properly on an island. All right, let's open up. No, open up the large door. Come on, do it. No, open the door. Don't. No, not the tree. The door. The door. We use the mana key to unlock the door. The only thing this place needs is different music, honestly. Like, it's too cheerful. You know, we're solving like a murder mystery kind of thing, and we are listening to like the Lumbridge music, I think. A grand old fireplace. And we have a clock, a grandfather clock. Looks a bit shabby. Ooh. Table knife. Here we go. Sorry, like a knife. Okay, beautiful. Let's go in here. What's going on? The door is securely locked. And the key has been removed from our inventory. I've always felt like it's such a weird thing in games that keys are removed from your inventory upon using them. Because obviously it makes sense from a gameplay point of view that you lose the key so you don't have, you know, constant keys in your inventory just clogging up everything. But at the same time, like you put it into the lock and you twist it and you take it out and put it back in your pocket. Like you don't leave it in the door, right? So it's a bit weird. Anyway, this door can open up. Anything else here? So I have been told in the comments on the Honest Chicken video that I was actually just opening up all the wardrobes like a maniac, just running around being like, let me open everything up. But then I didn't actually search, because you need to also use a search command next. And that means that I actually didn't really do too much with all those wardrobes that I opened. So there doesn't seem to be anything in here. And I couldn't go in there. So I guess it's upstairs as well as these doors. Let's open up this door if I can. Oh, another cutscene. Well, high quality design, guys. Beautiful. Ooh. Oh no, it's the murderer again. No, don't murder the lady. Don't do it. No, stop stabbing her. Gargle. No. Oh no, she dead too. We're losing all of our friends that we don't know. Aha, we're blocking the door. You can't escape now. Oh. Oh. What's this? A note? I guess I should read it. Wait, where do we find a note? Randomly on the floor? Thank you. You take a copy of the note. Okay. Read. Is it murder just a work of art? Beautiful, yet haunting, like the blade of a knife, as we wander through the valley of death. I was hoping I was being smart and I could, you know, find something at the bottom, but I guess I'm not smart. Okay, unfortunate. Door is securely locked. Okay, so I would like to go in here because then I can go through this wardrobe and potentially... I wonder what's inside. I can potentially move through here as well. Unless he has magical wardrobe transportation abilities. Is this like the... what is the movie called? Like with the wardrobe and the lion and stuff. And, you know, like the Narnia thing. Is it just Narnia? Oh, the stairs don't look so safe. Okay, hold on. But does that mean that I literally can't go anywhere right now? Because I... Wait, what is on the floor there? I can't go into this door. I can't go into this door. I can't go into this door. And I can't go into that door, can I? Okay, so I'll have to find something else. Give me a moment to figure something out, guys. So I've also been told that everything on the map that is red is an interactable item, which makes it a lot easier. I don't have to like hover over everything. So if I just wander here, I can see which items are actually interactable. And it appears that unfortunately, there really isn't anything. Is it something with the note? Something with the knife? Is it murder just a work of art? Something with a painting maybe? Beautiful yet haunting, like the blade of a knife, and we found a knife? Something with a knife and art? Or am I thinking too deep right now? Wait, the game has given me water, right? So what if I use water on the fireplace? I don't know why I would want to, you know, shut down the fireplace, but... the game didn't give me water for no reason, right? Otherwise, I would have taken the water out of my inventory. So this is maybe something. So we put this on the fireplace, and now it opens something up. No, nothing interesting happens. Okay. Do we use the knives to, like, pry open a door or something? I feel like I need to do something with the knife. And, like, the paintings. You know, I can examine the paintings, and it says a view of mountains. There's a view of mountains there as well. Can I use the knife on the painting? Nothing. Nothing. I don't know if I'm just being really dumb right now. But I'm really trying to figure out, like, the note says something about... No, that doesn't work. A tree in autumn. Okay, let's check out the quest. Maybe there's something in here. I have spoken to Abigail. She and her friend were attacked on an island just off the coast of Lumbridge Swamp. I found the island where Abigail and her friends were attacked. I witnessed the killer claim their first victim, Sid, around the west of the manor. I witnessed the killer claim their second victim, Tayton, in the library. I must investigate the manor and find a way to stop the killer. First, I must find a way out of this place. Maybe there's something outside the manor, like outside the actual fence. I mean, probably not, right? But I'm starting to lose any other clues. This is most likely one of those situations where I'm going to be checking this in post, and, you know, at that point I will know how to solve this. And I'll be just screaming at myself like, dude, how don't you see it? It's so easy. But at this point, it is not yet easy. Okay, at least I know for sure there's nothing out here. So it does have to be in the house. There needs to be something that I can do with the knife the bucket of water, and the note. I still feel like, it says murder, art, blade of a knife, as we wander through the valley of death. So what I'm thinking is an art piece that is about a valley, and we need to use our blade on it to like cut something out of the painting or something. I'm not sure if that's too deep, but that's what I'm getting. But I've tried it on every single painting, I'm pretty sure. A gloomy looking valley, like this must be the thing, right? So once again, we use knife. Wait, this time it did work, but I checked this one before. I went through all of these. Oh, maybe I misclicked or something. Maybe like I clicked on the wall and like it selected something behind the wall. Oh my god, So I was right. Okay, cool. You slash open the painting, revealing a hidden storage compartment. With a key or something? So we search the painting now. You find a key hidden inside the slashed painting. Okay, so I don't think it was me being really stupid. I think honestly I just messed something up mechanically, so I threw off thinking what I had already done. So let's see, ruby key. A key crafted from ruby, used in the Misthalin mystery quest. And I'm assuming the ruby door corresponds to the colors on the doorknobs. So we need like an emerald key or something for that. And we need... What even is this door? This is not any color, is it? Unless it's like black or something. Over there we need some odd like pink looking thing. I'm not quite sure exactly what the gem for that is. But I'm assuming we can open up these doors now. Yes, use the ruby key to unlock the door. Can I just walk through the door now? Yes, okay, great. So let's continue exploring. Here we go. So we got some sacks, some crates. I should probably search them, right? I don't know if I have to, but I mean... Okay, let's just move forward for a moment. And we can come back in and explore a little bit if we get stuck again. But for now, I want to see if we can push forward. So this time, the wardrobe we open up, and then we can search it. There's a skeleton there. Is this a joke to people, people having skeletons in their closet, like as the saying goes, hiding something, like everyone has a skeleton in the closet, like, everyone's hiding something that they don't want other people to know. And there's this door, but I guess we can't open it yet because we need a diamond key or something, because it's a white door. Okay, but at least we've unlocked some new stuff. I will go and explore. I mean, there's tinder boxes here, so I guess we'll have to make a fire or something, because otherwise, why would the game be gifting us a tinder box? There's a barrel here as well. Danger explosive. Make a fire next to the barrel. Open up the outside. All right. I think when we may have something. I don't know if that's true, but I think we may have something. But that would require me... Oh, an unlit candle as well. Candle has been blown out. Okay. That's something I'll keep in mind. But first, let me push a little bit further forward, because I think we can also open up this door. Oh. Oh, this isn't red, I guess. Oh, wait, this is red? Oh, I guess we... Oh, yeah, of course. We used the key, so we can no longer actually use the key. Okay. So, we need to do something in here. I'm thinking we need to make a fire here, but I don't have an axe to cut down the trees, which I would need. And normally the game does supply stuff like an axe if you need it for the quest, right? I think. Okay, I'm just going to run back and forth. I'm going to go and grab myself an axe, and I'll just see if what I believe to be the case is actually true. You know what? I'll bring myself a spade as well, because, haunted manor... Actually, this is not a haunted manor, I guess. This is a manor with just a killer on the loose. But, murder, bodies, digging, it works together in my mind. So I'll bring the spade just in case. Okay, see you guys back in the manor. Oh, by the way, just a quick heads up. I did do a comment on part 5 or 6, I believe, to also reference this. But there is this new website called Rotten Lobsters, I believe it's called, where RuneScape content creators can put their series and, viewers can rate it and such. And it's just a nice tool for people to find new series. And obviously, as much as I'm doing this purely for fun, as I said before, I don't have any intention of making this my job in the near future. If it ever happens to get to that point, amazing, but it's not the intention, because otherwise I would have stopped like 6 years ago by the total numbers I've gotten. But I would like, if you have some time in your hands and you're actually enjoying the series, if you leave me a review there, it does mean a lot to me, because, you know, if I have good ratings on there, you know, it might bring some more people to the series, because YouTube, obviously, as you guys might be very well aware, especially if you guys have any channels of your own, it doesn't really push creators as much as some creators might hope. Obviously, often it's just because the videos are not great enough. But yeah, you know, if you guys want to help me out and help the channel grow a little bit, then, you know, leaving a review on that is amazing. If I remember to do so, I'll put a link to the series in the description. And yeah, if you guys do decide to leave a review over there, thank you so much. I appreciate it a ton. Anyway, I am back, and I did bring an axe and a spade, of course. I will actually have to go outside. I haven't ever cut down dead trees. I mean, I'm assuming I can, right? I actually didn't even think about it, but here we go. So what do we get? Do we get dead wood or something? What do we get? Oh, just normal logs. Okay, I mean, that works for me. So we go back inside, and let's become a pyromaniac. And just go over here. And, like, just over here where the little thing is that connects to the floor, let's make a little fire. And let's see if this is actually what I need to do. Danger explosive. Okay. That did not seem to work. I guess I will need to do something else. There must be a reason why this room exists as well, right? There's a wardrobe here as well that I haven't actually checked yet. Let's search the wardrobe. Oh, it's empty. Unfortunate. Could I have made the fire any closer? Or do I make the fire here? You know what? I'm just going to grab a couple more logs and let's just make a whole bunch of fires and see if my theory just works, but maybe the execution just wasn't great. And if anything, we're leveling woodcutting, so I guess that's nice. And fire making. I'm surprised no tree has attacked me yet, but I guess that's only because we were next to a haunted mansion and the trees too were haunted. Oh, wait. You attempt to light the fuse. I can use the tinderbox on this thing. I didn't even need a fire. The fuse is too damp to light. Okay, so if it's too damp to light, how do I undamp it? I mean, there's a fire here. Can't I just, like, hold the thing in the fire for a bit? I guess I can't, right? No. Okay, I'll have to find some different way. Something with a candle, maybe? I guess I can't pick up these chandelier things. Can I pick up fire here? I feel like I need like a torch or something so I can like bring the torch over. Can I burn the notes maybe? No, right? You can't cook that. Okay, unfortunate. Okay, make a fire in front of it again. And now I use the tinderbox on this thing. Does it work now maybe? No, it's still too damp to light. Okay. So I'll have to find a way to undamp it. Is that even a word? Probably not, but you know, I like it. It's undampening. I'm looking at like all sources of warmth, like a fireplace and all sort of things, but I can't seem to interact with any of those. So I'm not quite sure what the game wants me to do here. Can I throw logs into a fireplace? No, I can't. Can I throw logs onto the fuse? Onto the barrel? Doesn't seem to work. Okay. Unfortunate. Okay. Is there anything in any of these crates maybe that I can use? So what is the purpose of this room? I mean, there must be a purpose to this room, right? There must be something that I can do in here. Wait, the skeleton is gone. There was a skeleton. Wait, wasn't there a skeleton in here or was that a different room? No, there was a skeleton in here, right? That's interesting. Can I use the knife on the barrel in some way? Can I like cut a bit off or something? And then like light it up higher? No, nothing happens. I can use the water on it. Nothing happens. Notes I can't use on it. I can... want to throw logs and it doesn't work. I am not quite sure. This one is proving more tricky than the other one, than Earnest Chicken, I feel. But maybe I'm just missing something very obvious. Like the tablecloth maybe, but I can't get the tablecloth either. There's nothing else in this room for me to interact with even. Examine unlit candle. This candle has been blown out. Can I ignite the unlit candle? You light the candle. Does this now make it less damp? Hold on, that might work. A lit candle, okay. Does this make, like, does this create heat or something? No. Okay, we do the same thing for this candle. You light the candle. Okay. I think we light all the candles in the room, and maybe because of that, like the heat goes up a little bit. And... oh, sorry, something happened there. I think it says like something about the room has been warmed. Okay, I think we're onto something. The fuse is lit. I should get out of here before it blows. Okay, run. Run. Go. What has happened now? Let's go here. Let's go see. So the barrel... The remains of a barrel. What have we achieved doing this? I still... Oh, climb damaged wall. Okay, here we go. Proper climbing animation. There we go. Okay, great. I'm really happy because, you know, I was getting to the point where I was thinking like, do I need to grab a guide? I don't really want to, but do I need to grab a guide just for this little bit? But I'm happy I didn't have to. Okay, it's remarkably dark here, but I guess it's going to be just around this corner and then we'll be fine. Oh, I can actually move back into the house here. Wait, this is too dark, right? Yeah, I think this is too dark. Hold on, let me brighten you guys'... Actually, no, it's fine again. Now that we're in here, it's fine again. Alright, so we can play the piano again. This is no time to be playing around. I mean, playing a game. I'm having a good time. I can open up this door, maybe? Nope, that is securely locked, okay. That is 2 puzzles out of the way. Sort of. Is this door openable? Nope, securely locked. Alright, so I know now that I can technically do this. Oh, I guess in this room it doesn't matter anymore, so they don't allow me to do that. Okay, it's fine though. There's a painting. Examining spooky picture. Disturbingly, its eyes look everywhere in the room except at you. Don't you dare do that. I'll cut you open. Okay. Can I burn it? At this point, I just click everything on everything and just hope something cool happens. That is a player. Alright, so what do I do in this room? I mean, to be fair, I guess I could maybe... Let me just make sure I can't move anywhere else from here so that I know this room is the only option I have. I feel like that's the case because I think I'm going to be blocked here. Oh, never mind. Please stop this. Just let me go. We're going to play a game. Do you like to play games? Ah, we're in Seoul now. No. Yes. Whatever you say, just don't hurt me. Whether you get hurt or not is entirely up to you. Your fate's in your own hands. What? What do you mean? Leave her alone, you monster. Ah, EK. How kind of you to join us. Now, if you say another word, I will end her right now. Sorry, where were we? Ah, yes, of course. The game. Do you like quests, Lacey? Sure, I like quests. Do you like scary quests? Uh-huh. What's your favorite scary quest? I don't know. You have to have a favorite. The one with that vampire in it who lives in a big house. Good. And now for that game I spoke about. Is that a different quest? Because I feel like there was a quest we could pick up in... Was it Draenor about a vampire, I think? I'm going to ask you one question. Get it wrong and you die. But get it right and you live. Oh, Gothics, please, no. Please don't. I don't want to die. Then think hard about your answer. You like vampires, so this should be easy for you. The question is... Who is the vampire that resides in South Misthalin? Interrupt with the answer. Okay. So, I don't know what Misthalin is, but I know Count Czech is in the Lumbridge graveyard area. I know Count Draenor, or I'm assuming Count Draenor, is the guy who lives on the Draenor Manor. So the only option we have is Lord Drakon, I think, which might be legit. But also we have the option to say nothing. So I'm going to say Lord Drakon. This game didn't involve you, EK. Now her death is on you. Her blood is in your hands, you fool. She says, Gargula. Gargula. Alright, so she's now dead. Now, I don't know if saying nothing would have saved her or if my answer was wrong. What did you just throw down next to me? What is that? Are we just... Ah, there we go. That monster! I have to stop them. Let's see what that new note says. So he's actually dropping notes for us. He's so friendly, you know. He wants to be found. Alright, next note. Take the copy of the note. It's like music to my ears. The glorious sounds spelling out your fate. Okay. Spelling and notes. So something to do with the piano, I'm assuming. Let's go back in here. So play piano. I don't think that's right. Perhaps a clue the killer left behind could be help. Okay, hold on. So it's spelling out your fate. Is it gonna be your or just fate? Let me try something. So if I spell out fate, it will be F-A. There is no T. So it's not your fate. Hold on. What does he mean? So let me quickly read it again. Music to my ears, the glorious sounds, spelling out your fate. So is my fate deaf? But there isn't a T for deaf, so I can't spell out deaf. This is the kind of puzzle that I do enjoy because I know what I need to do. I just need to figure out how the game wants me to do it. So I need to spell out a word, and it does say the glorious sounds spelling out your fate. I need to spell out my fate. What is my fate? Because I can't type the word fate, so that doesn't work. You know, obviously he's a killer, so something like death wouldn't work either. Is die an option? Is there an I? There isn't an I, right? No, there isn't an I. So how exactly does this work? What does the killer want me to play? Okay, so every time I try this, it is giving me the option to type in 4 letters. Also, some guy just completely ruined it for me because he just typed dead. So I think he just wanted to give me a hint, which I guess I appreciate. To be fair, though, I was guessing deaf, and it's dead. And I think I would have gotten to that conclusion because I just realized that there were, you know, it was a 4-letter thing. Because every time I typed 4 things, it said incorrect. So I think I would have gotten to that eventually. But yeah, so it's dead. It's dead. Okay. It's a bit unfortunate that someone spoiled it for me, but, you know, I don't think it's that big a deal because we would have gotten it anyway. Alright, so now we don't want to play the piano. We want to... Oh, it's actually cool how this thing actually opened up on the picture as well. So now I guess we search the piano. You find a key hidden inside the piano's compartment. And this is the emerald key as we were expecting. Now I think we can't actually open up any of these doors with the key. Because there isn't an emerald door here, I think. No. So what the game probably wants us to do now is run back over and open up the emerald door in the earlier part of the house. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the emerald door. And it is. Okay, cool. So, we'll probably have another puzzle. This door requires a yellow or golden key or something. Oh, never mind, we can go in. Is the killer going to pop up again? Why am I the only one who's always left cleaning up after everyone? Hello? Anyone there? I forgot my lady voice, but don't worry, I'm back on it. Rustling. That's not rustling, but, you know, I needed to make a sound. Hello? Lacey? Sid? Is there a rat? Well, I guess I should go check it out. No point staying in this nice locked room when I could go outside into the creepy darkness. Seriously? The walls and doors seem too thick for Mandy to be able to hear you, but we can hear her. What? That doesn't make any sense. Because we know we have the bassy voice of a man, and you know, how do we hear her and she doesn't hear us? Do we have super hearing? Are we a superhero? Oh, and I don't think there's any need to take this big shiny weapon with me in order to defend myself. Nothing bad ever happens when people go out. Go check out noises in the dark outside of houses. You've got to be kidding. Okay, well, here I go. Yes, she is incredibly smart. Hello? Anyone out there? Yoo-hoo! See, I knew nothing would happen. Must have just been a squirrel or something running about. Okay, well, back to the dishes. Phew, that was lucky. Aha, but he's teleporting around again. He's in the closet. Stabby, stabby, my friend. No, why me? No. That's Psycho. He was just toying with her. As he was, indeed. Another note for us to solve a little puzzle. Alright, really cool quest design, by the way. Really cool quest design. Another note. This guy really likes playing games, but this is going to be a game he won't win. All right, let's see what this note says now. Take note. Here we go. Hear at first these words. Each murder you witness helplessly from start to end, as you fail to solve the final letters of this quiz. A razor sharp like a gemstone is the blade of my knife. The last sound you hear will be your scream's echo. Heed that I will have the final word in this thriller. This one will have to sink in for a moment. There's an old bookshelf here. Nothing that interests me, unfortunately. Because he was talking about letters, and I was thinking maybe there's going to be like something in the bookshelf. So we were just here, weren't we? That's the piano. Yes, okay. So we've made some decent progress throughout the house. But we have yet to find the murderer. So we'll have to solve whatever puzzle this is. Okay, so let me try and break this down. So hear at first these words. So something about hearing words. I feel like this is just like an intro. I don't think this actually means something, but I might be wrong. So each murder you witness helplessly from start to end. So he's... What, this thing just like twisted or something. Cool. So we see everything from start to end. So something about chronologically seeing things? Not sure. As you fail to solve the final letters of this quiz. So... I feel like maybe the word, like the final letters is in, like, means something like specifically a letter. And I was thinking maybe we go back to the piano with this thing and type quiz or something because it's a four-letter word. But I don't think we can type quiz there because there's no Q. Okay, razor sharp like a gemstone is the blade of my knife. Now we don't have a gemstone right now. We do have keys, but we used them already. We have a knife, but I'm not sure what to use it on. The last sound you hear will be your scream's echo. Something with sound again. Heed that I will have the final word in this thriller. I feel like I'm supposed to get something from it, but I'm struggling finding exactly what he wants me to do. We also have some updates here in the quest log. I witnessed the killer claim the third victim, Lacey, around the back of the manor. And I witnessed the killer claim their fourth victim, Mandy, in the kitchen. I must investigate the manor and find a way to stop the killer. But I don't know what to do here, because I'm feeling rather stuck. I'm trying to figure it out the best I can. I'm trying to interact with literally every single thing I can possibly interact with, but I don't really see it, really. You know, esoteric artifacts, you know, I'm like clicking everything, like use a knife on the portrait, burn the portrait, use a knife on a note, use a knife on a log. Wait, oh, what? Knife on log is a member skill apparently. Okay, cool. Is that like to make arrows or something, or fletching or whatever it was called? I also went into all of these different rooms again a couple times. The stairs still don't look safe. You like burn down the stairs, cut down the stairs. Would cut down the stairs. I am not entirely sure what to do here. At this point, I'm just kind of staring at the text, hoping something clicks. You know, I'm thinking the final letters of this quiz. So, are there things like capitalized that I need to like grab the first letters of words? Or the final letters of this quiz. So he's talking about the final letters of this quiz and the final word in this thriller. So the final letters of this quiz is a Z. And then the final word in this thriller is thriller. So I'm staring at this thing, trying to figure out if there's some logic to like the letters, because maybe the actual contents don't mean as much, because they keep talking about letters, about a final word. So the first letters of each sentence do create half. And isn't a half a fireplace? But how does that help me? Even if that does... I think it means fireplace. Let me double check that. Yeah, a half is actually a fireplace. Okay. But how does it help me? How does the fireplace help me? So the last ones, maybe, because it's also talking about the last thing. So it's SDZEOR. It's something about the gemstones, maybe. But what about the gemstones? I mean, so we have different types of gemstones. We've got like rubies and sapphires and... How does that help me? Emeralds. Okay, I know it's not really in the spirit of this thing, but I'm gonna look up, just for this little section, I'm gonna look up a guide, because I have to go in about 20 minutes, and I want to finish this entire thing. So I'm hoping it's not too long anymore, and I can just, like, bypass it. I'm sorry if this is ruining things for you guys a little bit, but I feel like I could probably solve this if I spend another hour just staring at this and hopefully finding something, some logic to this, but it does feel very vague. So let me just quickly grab a guide just for this little section, and then we can move on. Okay, so it says, the riddle refers to the unlit fireplaces in the eastern room. Go out the southeast room, the damaged wall room, and then enter the north door. Use a knife on the unlit fireplace to reveal a panel of switches inside the hidden compartment. What? The correct solution corresponds to the final letter of each sentence. Therefore, to open the compartment, click the following order. Oh my god, that's so convoluted. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, guys. It's really cool, and I'm almost sad that I am bypassing this a little bit. And, you know, I know it's not really in the spirit of this series, but I will grab a guide if I get, like, really, really stuck. Especially if it's on, like, a quiz kind of thing. Yeah, there is a... Is this the unlit fireplace? Did they want me to use a knife on this fireplace? Oh, okay. So I guess what I was supposed to learn is that half means fireplace. I was supposed to figure out that there was going to be one of the fireplaces that was empty, and then I would have discovered this, and it says you use your knife to pry open a loose brick in the fireplace, revealing a secret panel. And now we searched again. You find a panel of switches inside the hidden compartment. Each switch is crafted from a different gemstone. And now we would have had to open up this node, which I can't do at the same time. So let me actually grab a quick notepad. Yeah, so it would be sapphire, it would be diamond, it would be... What is the Z? Hold on, let me look at the guide. Zenite? I've never even heard of Zenite. Then emerald, onyx, ruby. Okay, yeah. I'm not too opposed to having grabbed the guide here. It's a bit rough. I'm sorry, guys. Once again, you know, I don't really like grabbing guides, but I also want to be clear about... Oh, I guess I could have looked at all of this stuff and figured it out that way as well, like the names and at the end words. I mean, I was kind of close, I think. I figured out the half thing, but I do want to be honest whenever I'm using a guide, so you guys don't... Oh, wait, this is not correct. Hold on. This is not correct. But yeah, I want to be honest about it because I don't want to, like, you know, pretend that I know what I'm talking about or, like, that I figure stuff out. I want to be honest when I'm using a guide. So there you go. I used a little bit of a guide for this. Obviously, you know, I've already closed the guide again. I don't want to look at anything else because we're going to go in blind for the remainder of this little thing. So it's sapphire, it is diamond, it is zenite, it is emerald, it is onyx, it is ruby. There we go. And now we search the fireplace and we find a key, which is the sapphire key. Okay, great. Now, where do we use the sapphire key is obviously my next question. Is this the sapphire key? Yes, because this was the only one we hadn't been in yet. Well, the one that, you know, didn't have, like, a very clear color. Show yourself, you coward. So, we meet at last. I have to say, I'm impressed you worked out my riddles. Well, I mean... Honestly, I worked out most of it by myself. But I had some outside help. Well, maybe you aren't as smart as you think you are. Oh, really? All the dead bodies suggest otherwise. And what did you do to stop them? Nothing. People think you are some big hero, but you're not. All you adventurers are the same. Nothing but opportunists. What are you going on about? Well, I did have this big speech planned out, but quite frankly, I don't think you are worth the effort for it. It would take to deliver it. That sentence did not flow well for me. So this is the end of the line for you. It is time for the final act, the showdown, the finale. Let's see if you are up to the challenge. What am I supposed to do here? Let's see. Ooh, a final riddle. Cool. Okay. So there's a mirror here. Let's see. Push mirror. There's a checkers board on the floor. Oh. Okay. I think. Can I get it? Oh, he's there now, I think. I think I saw something there. No, go here. Quickly. And... okay, now he's over there. So we push it... oh, this doesn't work. We push it... go there, go there. And now push it back. Oh, I missed it just... okay. So we push it there twice. Under... like this. Come on! Push it! Why are you not pushing it? Hello? Hello, character? Push. Push. Move here. Push. Push! Oh, I can't go any further in that direction. Oh, I get it. Okay. He's gonna be here now, isn't he? I didn't actually see, but I'm gonna expect he's there. Oh, there's also one over there. Okay, I didn't see that one. Okay, here we go. That direction. That direction. And push. Shoot the back at him. Bam! Ow! Okay, he's been hit. Okay, I guess we keep repeating this same cycle. Wait, I didn't see where he went. What? I was clearly in time. Ah, that was clearly in time as well. I mean, my god, this is annoying. Okay, this should be clearly in time. Alright, there we go. Oh, he's actually not dead yet, but we do have a bit of a cutscene. Oh, he drops out. Ah, I think I may have underestimated you. You've lost at your own game, and now it is time to see who you really are under that mask. Bloop! No, you? But why? Why on earth would you kill all your friends? Why beg me to come here to help them? I mean, to maybe get another victim? You just don't get it, do you? So big-headed, so used to it being all about you saving the day. Well, I'm sick of it. What do you mean? Adventurers, you're all the same. Everything always has to be about you. I don't understand. Of course you wouldn't, because you can't see past yourself. Believe it or not, I used to be like you. I'd hear about some damsel in distress and go help, to have my moment, for me to be the hero just for once. But you and every other darned adventurer, every time I get there to help, it's too late. Crisis solved, disaster averted, reward claimed every time you and those other adventurers steal my moment. But not this time. This time it's all about me. I am the star of the show. Me, 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 me. Well, not any longer. The show is over and there will be no curtain call. Oh, but there's always a curtain call. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. What? How? There was not a killer? Of course, every good show needs a good supporting actor. Now, take off your mask, darling. Take a bow. You have earned it. Of course, my love. Is the other guy who was sitting there? You? But how? You were almost dead when I saw you. I saw your wound. No, what you watched was what you wanted to watch. A masterful performance, if I do say so myself. But what's in this for you? Everyone loves the limelight, and who better to share it with than my beloved Abigail? But your friends, they didn't deserve to die. Perhaps not, but neither did I deserve to be cast back into the shadows when I deserved the spotlight. Yes, well, we deserved the spotlight. And now I have my starring role. Our starring role. He's like, guys, you know, I'm part of this, okay? Please involve me. Please involve me. Eleanor will forever remember this night and what I have done here. No, what we have done. Quiet, Huey. This is my moment. No, this is supposed to be our moment. It isn't just all about you either. We were in this together. Stop ruining this, Huey. I have worked so hard for this, and I'm not going to let you take it away from me. So she's being a bit hypocritical here, and he's pointing it out quite well. Well, I'm not going to be pushed aside either. We were both in this as equals. We were never equals. How could you possibly compare to me? You egotistical, selfish... Stabby, stabby! No, my love! No! No, no, what have I done? It wasn't supposed to be like this, but you just couldn't let me have my moment. Why, Huey, why? I loved you. She's crying. This could be my chance to take advantage of the situation. Stabby, stabby. It would be wiser to use the killer's knife rather than my own weapon. I agree, let's whip the knife. And slash her with it. Oh, the killer's knife. Okay, of course, of course. Here we go. Let's equip the killer's knife. Oh, now we have a proper knife. Look at this, look at this. Now we are the murderer. Oh, we even wield it like this. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, let's stab her. There we go. Beautiful. Well, thanks, Sir Doman. That's over. I should get out of here. I mean, we learned about Sir Doman last time, so that's beautiful. Talk to Abigail. I don't think she wants to talk to me right now. I mean, we just kind of stabbed her in the chest or something. And Huey is not in a very talkative mood. Do we just leave now? But there are multiple doors unchecked, are there not? You'll never escape me. You dare try to ruin my moment? Huey is dead because of you. No, he's dead because of you. Now it is time for you to join him. Hey, an adventurer. You're not killing anyone else. Hello, Mandy. She has a cool looking sword. Can we get that at some point? Oh, that's a trail effect. No, this can't be. Oh, that was close. Mandy, how are you alive? I watched you get stabbed through the heart. I did get stabbed, but I was born with a rare condition called dextrocardia. Going back to the lady voice from Mandy. Dextro what? Wait, that's my voice. Dextrocardia. It means that my heart is on the right side of my chest, not the left like most people. So when the killer thought they stabbed you in the heart, they actually missed? Well, missed the heart, yes. I did get stabbed though, and I'm actually feeling pretty woozy. Oh right, you should go sort yourself out. I will wait outside the house after seeing this stab wound. You should come talk to me there. Alright, let's go out the house. So there are still doors unopened, like this door over here. It's just still securely locked. I was expecting us to go in here as well. Alright, there's like a staircase as well. I guess we might leave this place unexplored, which is also kind of cool, like leaving some rooms unexplored, so there's a mystery left. Oh, hi, EK. Hi, Mandy, how are you feeling now? Much, much better, thanks. And lucky to be alive, thanks to you in no small part. Well, we saved the day as a team, so thank you too. Here, I found these in the wardrobe and I was seeing to my wounds. I don't want them, so please take them. So, we get 1 quest point, 600 crafting experience. We almost are level up. 1 experience remaining. We get an uncut ruby, an uncut emerald, and an uncut sapphire, and that brings us up to 20 quest points. Alright, I mean, I had a... Oh, crafting level 7, there we go. Total level right now is 217, we're moving up in the world. So I had a really fun time with this quest. This quest really felt like it was a bit of a similar quest as the Ernest the Chicken quest in Draenor Manor. It was very much around solving riddles, trying to find your way into rooms, interacting with items, and I really did enjoy that. I'm a little bit disappointed in myself almost that I didn't do this completely guideless, and you know, it does feel kind of bad. So I'm hoping it doesn't ruin the experience for you guys, because I want this to be very guide free, but I also don't want to smash my head against the wall for an hour if it feels like I just don't know what it's like. If it's combat, I'm fine with that, you know, because I'm like, you're learning combat patterns, you're learning encounter patterns. I think that's fine. But if I'm seeing a riddle and I just can't figure it out, you know, I'm probably gonna give it a good amount of time to try to figure it out myself. And if I can't, I will probably look up a guide if this happens in the future. But I'll try my best to solve them before looking up a guide. I don't want to just like click, 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 be done. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys like really mind this, because I obviously cater this to what you guys enjoy as well. Anyway, that is everything for today's video. Next time, I am going to be doing the Imp Catcher quest, of course, as that one was also near the top of the poll as the, well, technically as the shared #1. So next time we will be doing that quest, which is, I think, a much more difficult quest in terms of the combat. So I'm really curious to see what we're about to run into, but we'll see that one next time. So thank you so much for joining me, guys. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. No, well, actually not tomorrow. I'll see you in 2 days. Bye-bye.